Hi, and welcome to Talk TV with your host Tony V. We're on location today with a very special guest. He's one of our subject matter experts. This is Frank. He is the owner of Rock's Positive Canine Training in Big Bend, Wisconsin. He's also the developer of the Allison Canine Transformation Act, which is a training method we use to help communications between dogs and their owners. So the purpose of our Talk TV is to keep dogs in your heart and out of the dog pound or the shelter. So today we're going to talk about a couple of our friends here and tell you their stories. So Frank, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right. Again, my name is Frankie M. Allison III, and this one here is called Scrappy. Okay, Scrappy Dappy. He come to us. He's a collie mix. We don't really know what the mix is, but he was a resource guarder. He's highly defensive, and they expected him to be able to run around the house and get along with their elderly father and the son that come running in and out of the house at the time, and a high level of activity, but they didn't want to train him to do it. So they tried to work with him a little bit, but they determined that it would take too much time. And so Scrappy's, he's a herder. He's a herding dog. He's a working dog. They want order. And if you don't teach them to give up the articles that they have, they will defend them. And you can't just come up and invade their space and just try to take anything out of their mouths or something like that. And that's something I try to teach people all the time too about things. I give the following example. If you were hungry and you were eating a hamburger and I come up and tried to grab that hamburger out of your hand and take a bite, you would probably try to keep me from doing that very aggressively. Or if you were reading a book and were highly interested in that book and I come up and jerked it out of your hand, you would probably not take that very well. Well, that's the same thing to the dog. If the dog's got something in its mouth or it's chewing on it or something, he deserves the same social right that you do because you've brought him into your world. It's a social world. He deserves to be left alone. Now then, let's take Sasha. This is Sasha. Sasha's a chow mix. She was actually a service dog for a 9-year-old girl that had hemophilia. She would take the dog out, and if strangers approached or if other dogs come up to her and they didn't announce their intentions, Sasha would defend. Now, she was very good with people, never gave any true problems to people, especially around the family or if she was in a setting that she was told how to act. But another dog come running up and trying to get to them or something like that, she would just react. And so they didn't have the capabilities to be able to work with her. So what I did was I traded dogs with her. I had a dog that fit her needs better than that. And so I took Sasha into Sanctuary. I say I did. Good. Yellow Brick Road Rescue and Sanctuary actually did. And so Sasha kind of stays back and forth between the places with me. And that's kind of the histories of these two dogs. And they're typical of the dogs that come to us. People just don't want to really spend the time, or the timing is just outside their capabilities to deal with that kind of dog.
Very good. So as you can see, both of these dogs are very loving dogs. They're here because they did exactly what dogs are supposed to do. They were true to their nature. It was the people that probably did something that was against the nature of the dog, and therefore these dogs are in the shelter now. But as you can see, they're both wonderful dogs. They're very loving dogs, and we'd like to find them some great homes. So again, this gets back to the heart of the Talk TV motto, which is keep dogs in your heart and not in the dog or shelter. So until next time, have a doggone good day. Thank you. Bye now.